Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is going to be for my Cancers. If you guys resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want personal readings, hit me up at JocelynLovely84@gmail. Alright guys, we're using the Luna L Universe Tarot deck, and the reason I'm rushing a little bit is because I tried to bring this out earlier, like 2 minutes ago, and it was just too much info, so it might go a little fast, okay? Alright, for some of you guys, this is for my singles. This reading it's just what it is. And for you guys, it's almost as if you're reminiscing of the time that you had to let go of somebody at one point. This could have been years ago. You decided to let go of somebody. And it was the hardest thing you could have ever done. It could have been you broke a marriage, you left your baby daddy, baby mama. It could have been like a relationship that you thought were destined to be, right? And you guys were together for so long that you could not believe that you had to walk away. And the only reason you chose to walk away was because you felt like maybe the trauma that you were dealing with at the time was too much to bear, right? And then it's not just your trauma, you had somebody else's trauma that you were dealing with, right? It could have been a whole codependency issue, right? And so it was like too much. So what did you do? You sacrificed the love that you had for this person in order for you to walk away and find yourself. I know that sounds cliche, but you needed to do it. It's like you needed to embark in this healing journey on your own, and you felt like maybe this person was actually, you were just dragging them along. It could have been that they weren't looking to work on themselves as much as you did, or maybe you were at a different stage already. You were at a place where you expected this X, Y, and Z, and this person wasn't anywhere near that, right? So again, for whatever reason, you just knew that you could not carry with them, so you broke your heart. You broke your own heart by walking away. And so you went on a quest, right? As the Queen of Wands comes in, this is a social butterfly. This is somebody who looks out there to enjoy, network, get to be. It's freedom. It's a resemblance of freedom, a butterfly card, right? So it's transformation. So you went through all these obstacles, all these hurdles just to be able to understand yourself at a deeper level. That's all you wanted. You wanted to learn to love yourself in ways that maybe you didn't know how at the time. And again, this has to do with length of time and the hard work that you've put in throughout the years to get to this level. But you weren't that person 2 years ago, right? I'm talking to a person who actually went through the healing journey and dealt with the trauma to get here. So you do that, and it's like because you've done the discipline, you did it alone, or maybe you went out there trying to figure it out with somebody else and realized real quickly that that's not the point. You were supposed to do this alone. So you do. You end up alone, and guess what? Now because you've went through the trials, the tribulations, you've dealt with yourself at a deeper level, you understand what it's like to validate yourself instead of letting others validate you, right? Forming clearer boundaries, knowing that this is a healthier version of you, right? You've unlocked a portal. The next card that comes about is the King of Wands. You go from the Queen to the King, but again, it's like, look at the difference between the Queen and the King. She's looking up for an answer. She's looking for answers. She's looking to find something, right? Whereas in the King of Pentacles is a master already. He's the master of his trade. He's learned all the lessons he needed to. He's above looking down. You see the difference? He understands the game. He understands that this is why you walked away from the relationship you were in, because you knew that you couldn't carry that baggage with you. It was not your responsibility to save somebody, and you didn't want to keep doing that codependency shit. So you left, and guess what happens? You became the magician, right? Again, you've earned every lesson you went through. I think you felt that the reason that if you would have stayed with this person, right, whoever it was, it would have taken you 2 to 3, 4 times longer for you to get here than it would have been if you would have done this on your own. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's coming from a self-love perspective. You can call it selfish. That's fine. We're all selfish, right? But you made a choice. You chose yourself. And maybe some part of you may have hated yourself for it, but you realize that this was the best decision you could have made. You realize it now, right? Because time has passed by, you've learned a thing or two, and now again, it's like going into this cave, this portal, taking every tool, every lesson with you and going forward. Not wasting a single lesson here. That's why you went on your own, so you can become better. And so here you go. You're opening up this portal and leaping into the Lovers. Some of you guys are about to embark into a real relationship, a healthier relationship, a better relationship, right? If you didn't stay with the person you were with. You could have, I mean, for some of you guys, if you guys stayed in these relationships, it could have been like an off and on thing, right? Off and on. But you took that time to really heal and grow. And then it's like, now that you guys can come back together, only you know your situation, right? Now that you guys can come back together, it's going to be from a healthier point of view because you learned everything you needed to. You understand nobody could save you. Now and now it's like you know how to please yourself. You know how to meet your own needs. You don't need somebody else to do it for you, right? And so that's when you don't start harboring resentments. Your shadows don't harbor resentments towards these people, right? Because you, again, can give your shadow what it needs, right? So there's no more confusion. There's no more chaos. It's like you can finally be in a relationship that's worth committing to, right? You can finally learn other lessons that has nothing to do with codependency, that has nothing to do with validating and rejection and abandonment. It has nothing to do with that. These are a whole different set of rules now that you can embark in because you're at a different level now. A new opportunity. For some of you guys, it is a relationship. You're going to meet people that, again, are very confident. They love themselves just as much as you love yourself because it's a reflection of who you are now, not who you were 2 years ago, right? So this version of you is more compatible with this guy. Imagine if you would have met a healthier version of you 2 years ago, this person would have left you. Because again, you need this type of confidence. You both need to have this type of confidence in order for it to work. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's like starting over. You started over. This is a whole new opportunity to really come into these relationships with a higher perspective and more love and respect. Okay, because you understand the price you have to pay in order for you to get into a relationship. You understand the responsibility. You understand the money, what it takes. The compromise, the discussions, the late night conversations. You know what it takes to get there. The building of the trust. You have to be trusting towards each other. You have to be honest with each other, faithful to each other. It's like all these things that you understand are needed in order for a successful relationship to occur, for a relationship to be as successful as it can be. Your contribution as well as this person's contribution matters, right? So because you know what it takes to cultivate that type of relationship or to go into that type of relationship, you're ready for it now, right? You're coming at it with a level of respect because, again, it's not easy. It is hard work, but again, it's like you're ready now, right? You're ready now. The Two of Swords, these are the tools, right? Refining both tools, air and fire, refining them. Queen of Wands energy with the King of Wands energy just reminds me of two opposing energies in a way. Two versions of yourselves coming and becoming whole with the Lovers, right? Your tools are sharp. You strengthen your tools and you're taking these tools with you. Like I mentioned before with the Magician, you learned every lesson and you're going with it, or you're moving forward with these lessons with lots of love, respect, courtesy, wisdom. You're just taking these tools with you, and again, it's like love and respect for the game of life. Love and respect for yourself. You're going to have boundaries this time around. You're going to have respect for yourself. You can say no. You can be healthier, right? It's just a whole different ball game now. And again, this takes people a while. Some people never get to this stage, so congratulations. This was well worth it, you know? All the sacrifices that you made, you can actually meet somebody that's better suited for you now. And if you are getting back together with somebody who you had to part ways with, this is going to be a healthier version of yourselves for both of you. So, all right, that's all I have for you, my beautiful Cancers. Take care. Bye.